Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time, and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
And that gets things running. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Rodri. Vermeer. Bergkamp. Just about within shooting range. Chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ferran Torres. And Fermin. And it's Jordi Alba. And that is not getting there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fermin gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's the chance to counter. Club America are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been...
He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, it's Bergkamp. Yamal is onto this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chance here to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Still goalless. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! Crosses it in here. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Koundé. Pacho. And it's Jordi Alba. And it's Rodri. Bergkamp. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Oh, Mbappe! Off the post! That's going to go a long way. Defending of the desperate variety. Flings in across. Bergkamp!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Koundé. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. So, what can they make of this? Ferran Torres. Vermeer. And it's Bergkamp. He's having a pop! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Club America have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Jordi Alba. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Here's Rodri. Fermin. And it's Jordi Alba. And that's going right the way across. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's Bergkamp. And he plays one through. He's got away. And this is Bergkamp. He's had a shot! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Club America are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pacho. And it's Jordi Alba. And it's Van Dijk. And Koundé. Van Dijk. Pacho. And it's Jordi Alba. And Fermin. And it's Rodri. And here's Bergkamp.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, somewhat off target. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Club America looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. That's an imaginative pass. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe with great chance!
Club America have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And this is Bergkamp. He's in it. And the shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Club America find a position of real strength now.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good alertness.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Now it's Bergkamp. And no, he's seen through all of that. Bergkamp, and here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe, and the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, what a big chance! Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Sostituzione per l'America. Numero 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Club America are having a ball here. Foot in. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Club America can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's having a go! No, that's just wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Now it's Neymar, nicely spread. That has been cut short.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Busquets, Koundé, and Jamal. Busquets, and it's Bruno Fernandes, and it's Neymar, and here's Bruno Fernandes. So no chance for a shot, and he hits the net, and there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8. Viene
Final
sostituito
checks
con
on the touchline.
numero
A
6.
change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And the shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Played out to the left flank. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Jordi Alba. Pacho. And Jordi Alba. Pacho. And it's Van Dijk. And Koundé. Yamal. Now it's Neymar. That's been slipped through. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.